Good evening, all. It's 10:41 p.m. It's Sunday night. It is April 1st. No, this is not an April Fool's joke. This is me, live from San Antonio, Texas. You're listening to Brian Hammond's podcast. We have Miss Diane McKempson in Missouri. Float along, co-host, listener, type, silent partner, I guess you'd call it. I don't know, but it's always good to be here. Sorry we've been away. Just been a lot of personal issues going on in our lives, but we're here, we're fine, we're healthy. We hope all is well, at least everybody there. Again, it is the first day of April 2018. We're continuing on. We've had some ups and downs in the news. We've had some ups and downs all over the continental United States. Now, we have a president that wants to make the United States good again. Can he do it? I don't think he can do it alone, though, ladies and gentlemen. But maybe we, as the people that elected these people to take office, maybe we could kick them in the ass and get them started. There's been a lot of news. There's been a lot of hype. Can teenagers get anything done and lobby for gun control? Can these kids from Florida really make any difference in the ongoing battle, the ongoing sit-in for gun control? For gun control that we've needed for years, even though guns have been around for decades and decades and decades. We're just now getting around to discussing this. Why? Because somebody picked up a gun and decided to start shooting it? That's been going on since the early 1700s, since the mid-1700s, when they first came out with guns. We knew better back then not to do it. We don't know better now not to go into schools and shoot them up. We don't know any better as parents, as adults, as caretakers to keep our weapons locked in a safe place where only adults know where they're at. We leave them out for our kids to play with. Those aren't toys. Those shoot real bullets. They hurt real people. They spew out real blood. This ain't no joke, ladies and gentlemen. This has got to stop. Mass shootings. Now we're going to do it. Now we're going to blow all the schools away. First we took out a church in southern Texas. What the hell, people? And then we got people out there saying, oh, it's just a mental condition. Oh, wait, that'd be our Twitter president over there. He's Twitter-pated. He thinks everybody's mental and he's got to take it out on Twitter. If he get off Twitter and be the president for a change, we might get something done. Oh, wait, can't do that because Congress is too busy acting like a damn child. We better start taking this seriously, people. These are our future. These are the people that are going to take over when we're gone, when we pass away and die, which I guarantee you will happen. Now, I've got tons of reports. I've got tons of things that people have said. I've got tons of accusations of false news. False things being reported, false things being said. I take my information straight from the national news channels, like CNN, Fox News Network, CNBC. I look up these facts. I check them myself. There's no false going on here. I don't pass false information. I don't report false news, nor does anybody else in the state of Texas, nor does any station, nor does any person or any anchor or co-anchor. We do not do that. We will not do that. We take pride here in Texas in what we say, and we take pride in everything that we do, and we try to do it to the best of our ability. But as everybody knows, we're human beings. We're going to make mistakes, and there's going to be mistakes made. Know that we're sorry for these mistakes, and that they're sorry. But know that we're human. Know that we don't want to make a mistake. Know that we don't want to be wrong, but it's going to happen. That's just how it is. That's how we were created. We got to accept that. We are too hard on these people. These journalists do the best they can with what they get. They do as much investigation as they can, and I think it's high time we give them the credit to do them. Because some of these journalists go above and beyond the call of duty. Some of these people in your communities, those local stations help you stay connected with your local government. I know they do here in Texas. They do here in San Antonio. It works good, I think. I think it works good. I just wish our constituents paid more attention to what we were saying. We've been lobbying for gun control for years now. They just now take it seriously because we've made the record for the most mass shootings ever ever. The most mass shootings. That's not something we want to take credit for, ladies and gentlemen. We don't want to take credit for that, do you? Do you really want to be known as that? Really? You know, I believe a lot of what Donald Trump says can be done, but we all got to work with him, not against him. And they've got to work with us, not against us. And they got to grow up and start doing things, getting things accomplished. Work across the board, people. I don't like it any more than anybody else does. But if you sat down and thought about all this shooting, all the fight on gun control, all the fight on keeping the government open and keeping things going for the United States, keeping our military paid, keeping our military's family safe and a warm place to stay wherever they may be living. God, they may be safe, all of them. There's a lot of responsibility that falls on, and there's a lot of things that can be done. Although it looks like that they're just making a bigger disaster out of things. And maybe they are at first. Maybe that's what it seems like, because life is just one big turmoil mess most of the time. Because all you do when you turn on your TV is you hear bad news. You hear somebody got blown away. Somebody got shot. Another school shooting. Another this. You know, their first attempt was to arm the teachers and the staff members at schools. Let's see how many parents would like to find out that their student is in class with a teacher that is armed with a gun. Let's see. If a psychopath can buy a gun, what makes you think he can't get one from a teacher? Or disarm her, or him? You know, it can be done. It's possible. Do you know that there has been marches, walkouts, sit-ins on gun control? The battle has heads to the streets, according to Savannah Guthrie on the NBC Today show. And that was on Monday, February 19th, 2018. There has been a vicious cycle of school shootings. There has been a school shooting, a shooting of some sort in the last at least 80th at U.S. middle schools. There's been a lot of shootings. 80 shootings in middle schools or more, or high schools just this year. That's a lot of people to die for no reason, don't you think? According to CNN. And this is regenerated a debate over gun control. It's over gun control. How long have we been battling about gun control? How long have we been battling about making the deficit right? How long have we been battling to find somebody that had enough gonads to take the bull by the horns and do something? All right, maybe we don't like the way Trump does things. Maybe he is a little abrupt. Maybe I'm a little abrupt. Maybe I'm sarcastic. I don't know. Maybe that's why nobody takes me seriously. But you better take me seriously, people. This is the end times. These are signs of the things to come. I'm telling you. If you think I'm joking, pull your Bible out and dust it off. It won't bite you, I promise. And if it does, bite it back. Just don't harm the Bible. Either way, that's a lot of shootings. That's in an emotional rally in Fort Lauderdale. Politicians and majority Stoneman Douglas students called for a ban on weapons like those used in high schools that are urged voted kicked out. We can vote those people. We can vote those type of guns out. But what we need to do is put a ban on the things that it takes to make these guns. these add-ons or whatever they're doing to make them so, I mean, they're already deadly. They shoot lead. I mean, it's not like it's going to go in there and tickle you. But 80 shootings, 80 or more shootings just in the U.S. in middle schools and high school alone. You know, our mission is to accomplish some kind of gun reform, some kind of law that makes sense to everybody, something that keeps our future safe, our youth safe. This has got to be affecting our students. This constant battle, this constant bickering session that we do between all of us. Why don't we all come together and try to come up with some ideas? There's got to be a way. I mean, there's 14 students, 3 teachers were killed, and many injured when gunmen opened fire at the Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida last week. That was just before the 19th of February. And it's now April 1st. And we're still, I mean, although the students pushed and got something through, but it said nothing about guns. There was nothing said about that bill and guns. It was a big joke that came out that they voted on. That was no gun control law. That was a joke and an insult to our students and our youth. Get with it, Washington. I get your emails, and I'm not going to stop telling Trump to stay off Twitter either. So you can just forget it. Now, anybody else wants to tell me that, that's fine. You don't have to like it, but you can form an opinion. You want to be on my podcast? You want to get your opinion out there? You want to make sure your ideas are heard? You want to make sure what you say is heard? How you feel matters? Well, if your vote counts, then what you say should matter too. So call me at 210-612-2249 at your convenience, anytime during the next 45 minutes of this show. Or you can send me an email at bdhammond45@gmail.com anytime. If nothing else, you can catch it live at www.studiospeaker.com, or you can catch it on demand. You can download it. You can catch it live on Twitter, on iTunes, the Alexa device through Amazon, or just sit back, relax, and just listen to it right now, right here, as it happens. Because we are live, we are here, and we'll be here for the next little bit. I've got a couple little things we're going to play. This little thing from CNN I thought was quite interesting. You know, in many weeks there's been that many shootings, and there's been a bunch of walkouts, a bunch of sit-ins, and a Facebook event that quickly grew that include dozens of schools across the U.S., including elementary schools, to colleges, to universities. The March for Life. How many of you marched for life in Washington, D.C. on the 24th of March of last month? The event was organized by March for Our Lives. Anybody march for lives that were tragically lost, that were assassinated by somebody that got a hold of guns? By I don't know who it was. Maybe parents left some guns unlocked. Who knows? I don't know how these people get these guns. Don't know. I probably don't want to know, because it'd probably make me mad. But there's got to be an answer to it. Can't we find one? Or do we have to go around shooting each other to find one? I mean, beating each other and burning our businesses down hasn't helped, so why not? Shall we go to war with one another and start lobbing shelled bombs at one another? Is that how we should finish this off, so we can all just assassinate each other? I mean, the world's already going to hell in a handbasket. Why not add to it, right? Sure, why not? We don't need to march for life. Just lay down and pose for dead. Great. Well, that'd be fun. March for Our Lives. Students and their courage to the nation can no longer wait to tackle issues of school safety and gun control reform. They're asking that like-minded folks who can't make it to the nation's capital stage solidarity marches in their own communities. If you're out there and you can do this for these students, do walkouts, do marches.